Tonight only on Channel 10. Find out how the changing temperatures have affected Heidelberg's campus.
Plus, see what additions are being made on the Heidelberg's dining hall.
And a look into what Valentine's Day festivities are taking place this month.
Find out how women's basketball performed last week.
And what Apple products is still making waves.
Good evening, I'm Mallory Paul.
And I'm Trace Reynolds. This is WHEI News Center 10. Happy February 7th. WHEI brings you today's late breaking stories by the students inside the Media Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
Don't touch that remote, dial a smartphone, or wherever you're watching us on.
WHEI News Center 10, live at 5, starts now.
Welcome back to News Center 10, live at 5 for Thursday, February 7th, 2019.
Let's get to our first story of the night.
This week, the weather has been very abnormal here in Ohio. The temperatures at Heidelberg University have been below zero and are now back in the high 40s. Classes were even canceled last week due to the frigid winds that continued to the cold temperatures. Heidelberg University's nurse and director of health counseling services, Janelle Bloodstone, thinks students should do all they can to stay warm in this type of weather.
If your body temperature is getting too cold, you can put your body at risk of developing hypothermia. So that means your body temperature is too cold. And, with hypothermia, then there's all kinds of critical measures that could happen to your body's thermostat that could put your body in risk, leading to organ damage.
Temperatures should begin to rise, but remember to continue to dress warmly. This coming week, it is reported that the weather will continue to stay high in the high 40s.
President Trump's proposal for his wall on the U.S.-Mexico border has been creating quite the political controversy. According to CNN writer Kate Lynn Collins, Trump has met with contractors to analyze the building wall. The group met in the White House on Monday to go over the details. Before Trump's State of the Union address, we spoke to Heidelberg's campus college Democrat Ashley Bieber to see how she felt about the controversy. Bieber believes the controversy is due to the inability of the House and the Senate to agree upon a decision. Bieber also thinks that the wall is not practical because there are other strategies that could be implemented rather than building a wall.
Well, with how split everything is in the House and Senate, it's hard for anybody to come to a decision on anything.
To get more information regarding the wall, be sure to keep up with your local news channels.
Heidelberg University's campus has noticed a big improvement being added to the Horniman Dining Hall. The new addition to Horniman has been in the process of being built since the summer.
The new addition is going to be a coffee shop, and it's going to have everything from breakfast menus. So there's actually going to be a loft above the coffee shop, which is going to be open to students at all times.
Heidelberg student, faculty, and staff are excited to see the new addition that is going to be debuted. That's a wrap on our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere. Find out what exciting things are happening on campus, plus a look into the wonderful world of sports and all that coming up after the break.
Whose idea was this? Did you think this was a good idea? Who got the paint out? Brother did?
Where's Tony?
I don't think this is funny at all. Who's gonna clean it up?
Military life is rewarding, but it isn't always easy.
Managing the stress can affect even the strongest warrior.
But I will stay mission ready.
I will
keep my mind and body fit.
Talk to my chaplain.
Seek care early. Strive for progress, not perfection.
I got this.
I got this.
Take the first step. There's no better time than now.
Reaching out is a sign of strength. Visit realwarriors.net or call 866-966-1020.
Welcome back to News Center 10 Live at 5.
Let's check into our latest news with our Heidelberg Campus News segment. Chem Club is one of the more well-known clubs on Heidelberg's campus. Chem Club is designed to bring students together that are interested in experimenting with chemistry. You may know some of the events that they hold every year. Some of these events include Chemistry in Action, positions in the annual Harry Potter Fest, and the National Chemistry Week. The next event to look forward to is Women in STEM.
Chem Club's big event in March is Women in STEM. The event is on Saturday the 16th. Our goal is to encourage young girls to be interested in science and related fields by showing them the different opportunities for their future through guest speakers from the community, demonstrations, and other fun activities.
If you are interested in Chem Club, their next general body meeting is February 19th. If you have any other questions, contact Chem Club President Kevin Scooter and Vice President Colin Rigg.
With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, you might be running out of time to buy that special someone a gift. If you're stumped for ideas or low on cash, head over to Hornerman Dining Hall and buy some flowers from the IRHC.
So we are selling Valentine's Day flowers. It is 1 for $2, 3 for $5.
The flowers will be shipped to Student Engagement Office on the second floor of Campus Center. The receiver will get an email telling them where to pick up the flowers. You will have until February 13th to purchase them, and be sure to swing by their table outside of Hornerman and be their next customer. Thinking about staying on campus during break this semester? Well, we have the information for you. Students interested in staying need to go to the Student Life office on the second floor of Campus Center. If you are staying on campus for a sports or an alternative break trip, there will be no additional charge.
It is a cost of $22 per night unless they live more than 300 miles away from campus, at which point it's $11 per night.
Student Life today to make your appropriate arrangements for this semester.
Heidelberg University has many different opportunities for Greek life. Joining a fraternity and sorority are just the beginning. Greek life is a great way to utilize after college. Connecting with fellow members could get you that interview or job you've always wanted. It will be helpful for you for the rest of your life.
It's a family that you can always rely on. So for homecoming, once you graduate, it's something that you can come back to. It's the ability to reconnect with those you haven't seen in a long time or have never met before. And you're able to utilize the people part of Greek life for networking and to better yourself in any way, shape, or form. Greek life is a big component to a person's life.
The Greek life on campus holds many events. Some of them are recruitment events, but there are also fundraisers in the Star Christmas. All of these events work together to benefit the community and Heidelberg University. For more information on Heidelberg Greek life, feel free to contact Alice and George. So, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday of the entire year.
Man,
I can't wait.
I need to get shopping.
That's all we have for your Berks Campus News today. When we return, we'll take a look at Heidelberg's social media spotlight.
News Center 10 live at 5. We'll be right back.
Hey Spencer, can you whistle?
No, it's impossible to whistle. I cannot whistle. It's impossible to whistle.
Can I see you try?
Yeah.
My dad was in the Air Force for 26 years. When I was applying for scholarships, we came across Thanks USA, which helps military children earn scholarships towards whatever university they want.
Education gives you the chance to find the nexus between your unique passions and gifts and the needs of the world around you.
You realize that ripple effect, that you give them an education and they're gonna take it and run.
Myth. Lightning never strikes the same spot twice. Fact. It strikes the Empire State Building about 25 times a year. Myth. Bats are blind. Fact. They see as well as you and I. Myth. Sending goods is the best aid to disaster victims. Fact. Cash is best. After shipping, a case of water costs about $196. That can buy 10 gallons of water. Cash sent is help received. You have a big heart. Use it for smart compassion.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Welcome back to WHEI.
It's time to throw it over to Jessica to take a look at what's trending today in social media.
Apple's newest product, the AirPods, have been on the internet since the holidays have passed. They are very useful and have taken over as sort of a fashion statement. In some ways, they are replacing earrings.
I love my AirPods, but the only problem is if I lose the case, then I can't use them at all. The only flaw is that I need both of them for it to work.
If you're interested in getting a pair, visit your local Apple store or order them online. That's all we have for social media news. Let's send it back to Mallory and news desk.
Thanks, Jessica. So, I heard those AirPods are pretty durable.
I heard they can last through a polar vortex for a couple weeks.
2 weeks of snow.
Now it's time to throw it over to Tori to take a look at today's sports stories.
This weekend. This weekend, Heidelberg's track and field will be traveling to Otterbein University. They will be competing for the All-Ohio Championship. The first event will start at noon with long jump, and the final event will be at 6:15 for the 4x4 relay race. Last year, the men's team placed overall 4th place, and the women's team placed 9th. Heidelberg will have quite a few returners as well as new faces competing. However, they have very high expectations going into the meet this weekend.
We already have 3, I think, people qualified for nationals right now, and hoping to get a few more qualified for indoor nationals.
Men's teams will be looking for the indoor meet will be $5, but all students and get in for free. Softball players are starting to improve of playing the game 2 weeks ago and have been preparing everyone for the upcoming season. For many, it is their last season as they are graduating soon. In an interview with graduating senior Morgan Daniels, she expressed how bittersweet it is her softball career is coming to an end, but she is ready to move on to grad school.
I have been playing since the time I was 6 years old, and it's kind of bittersweet now that I'm graduating this semester and have to move on, but I'm really excited to go to grad school and study chemistry.
Not everyone is ready to be done with their softball careers. They are all prepared to finish the season strong. Their season begins with them taking a trip to Florida on March 3rd to March 8th for the Sunkist Games. Since school started up this semester, the women's lacrosse team at Heidelberg University has been practicing intensely as their first game is February 16th. Last year, the team was 6-9, but they are projected to win more games this year. The lacrosse team was ranked 7 out of 9 last year in the OAC, which is Ohio Athletic Conference. Sophomore Angela Lugian states that she has fun playing the game.
It's amazing when we're all having a really good time together, and it's not just playing a sport, it's also working together as a team and having fun while we're doing it.
Catch Angela and the rest of her team this Saturday at their scrimmage at their first game of the season. Heidelberg University's head coach had some words to say about this upcoming 2019 baseball season.
Well, we definitely could rebound a lot better. Our rebounding was rough. We gave up a lot of second chance points. Also, our shooting percentage was pretty low, and with them shooting very good, it's hard to beat a team that shoots that well.
Good luck to our men's baseball team. This past Monday, both the men's and women's basketball teams took on teams from John Carroll University. The women traveled to JCU for the game, while the men played at home. On the women's side, the team suffered a loss to the Blue Streaks, who are currently ranked number 1 on the OAC. The final score was 73-54. Lead scorers for the Student Princes were Maddie Crawford and Brooke Beamer, who each scored 12 points. We talked to Brittany Ulmer, who said that the team needed to improve their rebounding and also the shooting percentages.
Hi, my name is Chad Fitzgerald. I'm the head baseball coach here at Heidelberg University. We're looking forward to this season. We're going to open up February 23rd down in Xenia, Ohio against Anderson University for a single game before heading to Florida for 8 games against a really, really difficult schedule. And looking forward to our home opener here on Saturday, March 16th, a doubleheader against Manchester University.
On the men's side, the Student Princes walked away with a win against the Blue Streaks. The final score was 91-83. Myron Pruitt scored 19 points and pulled down 8 rebounds. JCU came close to catching up to the Berg in the end, but a dunk by Pruitt finished them off. Both the men and women are back in action this weekend. The men host the Mount Union Purple Raiders at home. Play will hit the road to play. That's all we have for your Heidelberg Sports now. Let's send it back to Mallory and Trace at the news desk.
Thanks, Tori. Man, Florida sounds really good right about now.
It does, especially after negative 40-degree weather. When we return, find out what potato chip company found in their bags.
Hey Spencer, can you whistle?
No, it's impossible to whistle. I cannot whistle. It's impossible to whistle.
Can I see you try?
Yeah.
My dad was in the Air Force for 26 years. When I was applying for scholarships, we came across Thanks USA, which helps military children earn scholarships towards whatever university they want.
Education gives you the chance to find the nexus between your unique passions and gifts and the needs of the world around you.
You realize that ripple effect, that you give them an education and they're going to take it and run.
Myth. Lightning never strikes the same spot twice. Fact. It strikes the Empire State Building about 25 times a year. Myth. Bats are blind. Fact. They see as well as you and I. Myth. Sending goods is the best aid to disaster victims. Fact. Cash is best. After shipping, a case of water costs about $196. That can buy 10 gallons of water. Cash sent is help received. You have a big heart. Use it for smart compassion.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Welcome back to WHEI News Center 10 live at 5.
Let's get to our last story of the night.
Factory workers in Hong Kong potato chip plant recently uncovered a German hand grenade from World War I that has not detonated. The grenade was imported from France with a shipment of potatoes, and due to its rusted color and size, it blended in well.
The grenade was likely buried on the World War I battlefield that eventually became a potato farm, which led to the discovery. Since the grenade was in an unstable condition, the Hong Kong Police Explosive Ordnance Disposal Bureau detonated the grenade in a secure location.
While people like their potato chips with bursting with flavor, it's safe to say that this potato was more than desired.
I must say, I think those chips were definitely the bomb.
Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week for another.
I'm Mallory Paul.
And I'm Trace Reynolds.
And for Jessica and Tori and all the WHI production crew, we thank you for watching. I had nothing to say.